As we talk about protocols, particularly TCP/IP protocols, but it's true of others as well, I want to make one very, very important point. They interact with the layers in the OSI model, or in this case the TCP/IP model, and again we'll look at that in a few moments and in another video. But they align themselves into various layers, and the protocols in each layer only have to interact with the ones on either side of it. Let me give you an example. Again, think of the letter that I mentioned writing when we were doing the introduction to protocols with this graphic up here. If I write a letter and I'm ready to send that letter, I've addressed it, I've put the return address on, I put the stamp on, what do I have to interact with? Well, the next thing I have to interact with is the mailbox or the post office mail slot. So I only have to interact with the next layer. I do not have to interact with how the post office gets it from one station to another. I don't care if they send it by car, by plane, by boat, or tape it to the back of a turtle, as long as they get it from point A to point B. And so you can see that it does not affect how I address the letter, for example. And it doesn't affect the language that I use in the letter. And it doesn't affect that I put a stamp on it, or that I even put it in the mailbox or take it to the post office, because I only have to interact with the next step and with the previous step. And as long as I can, so look here at the network layer, as long as IP can interact with TCP and it can interact with Ethernet, I don't care what's going on up here at this application layer. So that is a very important point. Keep that one in mind, because it will come up again and again as we study networking more and more.